Hello there.
Welcome to Mike's Homestead. Spring is in the air, and so I wanted to talk to you a minute about preparedness. If you're away from home and a crisis situation arises, whether it's a national or regional calamity, a grid down situation, and society begins to fall apart, or something happens and there's riots and things look a little tense and you think that you might have a problem getting home, there's some things you can carry to help yourself get home safely to your loved ones. Of course, we have my concealed carry. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact. I like to carry some knives in the car. Now, this is one of my favorites, and it's a very inexpensive one. I got it as a gift. It's a Ozark Trail. It's got a nice blade, little serrations, and then the sharp edge there, and flat on top if you need to pound on it to carve some wood or something. But the nice thing about it is it's very light. It's got that little clip. I like to just carry it in the back loop of my pants, so very concealable, lightweight, easy to carry around. Then I also have a M-Tech double-sided, more of a tactical type knife with your holds on the blade, and this one mounts to the to your belt. It's got a little loop you can put through the belt, so that's handy tool. There's so many uses for knives. I'm always having to open something, and I got grab and get one of my knives and utilize them. I've got a small pair of scissors, just very useful for a multitude of things. It's unbelievable on this little tiny scissors how many times I've used it. Another knife that I carry in the car in case of an emergency. If you went off into the lake and you had to get out of your car, the tip on this one allows you to bust a window. It has the little cutout right there that will cut a seatbelt. There's a little razor blade in there, and so you can cut your seatbelt, break the glass, and get out. And it has a nice little blade on it as well. So this one I always leave in the car for such an emergency. Always important to have lots of flashlights. So I have a small little Duracell in the glove or in the center console, and it can be focused, and it's got a nice little end to protect the front if it's dropped on it. So nice little flashlight. I'll carry a pair of hemostats if you get a sliver or something you got to get out. It's kind of nice to have. Or this just some ammo for my 22. Of course, a couple clips for my concealed carry. I have this little bag that I really like. It just straps around your waist, and then the second lower one strap around your pant leg. And so in this bag I've got multiple compartments, so if I strap it on and go, once again another nice little flashlight, little flip out knife that's small. So this little bag has some nice little compartments. It's not like saying I'm tactical, look at me. It's just kind of a gray man thing once again, but 38 special hidden inside. Plenty of room for ammo, and so that's something I can grab and go. Extra case for my phone that actually clips onto my belt, or it's got a loop that you can tag onto my bag if I wanted to go that route. Some other things I carry in my car: Craftsman toolkit, because I have 3 daughters. Never know when I'm going to be called upon to do something. I carry a 14-foot tow rope. These nylon ropes work fairly well, and they're not as heavy as the big chains. Carry in the car, little rag for whatever you might need, a large flat-headed screwdriver that you can use for multiple things. Have a Gerber machete, so it's got the saw type if you needed to saw wood, a limb, plus the blade for cutting weeds and such. So, and it comes with a sheath, so that's kind of a nice little thing to have in the car. And then of course, if you break down in a wilderness area, which I live right near a national forest, is a little hatchet. So I carry one of those 1 1/4 pound hatchets in the car. Always have a short sleeve shirt that's long, that I wear hospital scrubs almost every day. So if I needed to conceal a weapon, then I can just throw this over top, or if I'm in jeans and a t-shirt, and I can just grab a light shirt, because I live in Florida. Most of the time I don't wear a coat like I am today because it's cold, but most of the time it's hot. So something light that I can throw on and still, conceal a weapon with. And so one of those is in there. Now, in my trunk also, I have this, it's a range bag basically, Gettysburg, but in it I have a few things that, if I got into an emergency situation, I'm in scrubs and I want something a little bit more durable, that can carry more things, then I'm gonna stop and grab this bag, open it up, throw it in the front, and utilize what I need. So I have another Smith & Wesson knife, I have a fillet knife, I've got a jacket and pants that are waterproof, so like it rains a lot here and hard in the summertime, so I've got rain gear. If I would have to abandon my vehicle for whatever reason, hopefully I would not have to, and I can just get home. But if I'm out away from home and for whatever reason I feel I have to get out of my car, get into the woods or into a setting, then I want to be able to change. I got my wet gear, I've got a pair of pants, the Lincoln Outfitters, a long sleeve shirt too, a good belt that I can attach things to. So I've got that option. I've got some food rations. This brick has got ration food bars, and so it's like 9 different bricks in here, so they're like 2,400 calories to sustain you until you can get home and get back to your regular food. Some ammo if I'm out trapped in a wilderness area. I have a knife sharpener so I can keep my knife sharp. Got water in here, an extra flat blade screwdriver. We have this is a nice little Catch 22, holds 50 rounds at 22 LR. Once again, a pen. I've got more ammo, another lighter, some variety of adult and children's masks in here. We have more ammo, so it's a lot more than I'm probably going to carry on me, but I have it available in case something would come and I would get into some sort of a battle with someone else with a gun. I have all this extra ammo with me, and so as long as I can stay with my car, I can carry this. And I try to carry light ammo so that if I do have to bug out of my car, like this is this Inceptor ammo, about half the weight of, because it's a composite of regular ammo, so it's much lighter to carry with you, and still the same type of power behind it. So I have a hat. If it's sunny and I want my head burning, so we got brought a hat along, some headphones that I always have on me that I can take with in case I am in a situation where I have to fire my weapon. I can protect my hearing, and also with these battery operated ones, the built-in microphone, if I'm somewhere and I'm trying to hear something, I can turn this on and I can hear beyond what I can hear with just my ears. It actually amplifies the sound, so that is kind of nice as well. Now let's look at the get home bag that I have. Now, in addition to my get home bag, I have a bug out bag, but we'll go over that. That's at the house. If I had to bug out of my home, which I would not want to do, but this is my get home bag. So this I think I picked up on Amazon. Skyspur. It's, you know, I looked for something that was durable, that had good padding on the back. I've had back issues, so I wanted something that wasn't too heavy. I didn't want something that looked too tactical, make myself a target. No Rambo type looking here, but I got things on the straps that are real easy. Flashlight, multi-tool, and around the waist is these two bags. And so we turn the bag around, and you can see that each side has this little strap, which would be right on the side, so it'll be, once again, easily accessible to me. And on one side I have ammo, and the other side I have these little towelettes. So they're kind of a neat little thing. Antifope. Let's take a quick look at that. And so they're like little tablets, and when you get them wet, they turn into washcloths. So this is a way that you can hold quite a few in a little bag like this and have for hygiene. I got some AAA batteries right there handy, another flashlight handy. So that's all right there that you can grab and go. It's just in one of the little front pouches. Now, what else do I have? Let's go around the bag. One of the things that I have, again, on the outside, easy accessible, is cooler. So thermos that's got water. Water is extremely important. I have a longer lighter here once again. I have in here a headlight. So if you need your hands free and see what you're doing, a little headlamp is very handy to have. So if I find myself out at night and I have to have my hands free, and maybe I'm walking through the woods and moving branches, or I got a machete cutting weeds and seeing where I'm going, then I have light and my hands free. This little locking carabiner over here has got a few things on it, and so let's take a little closer look at that. One of the things I have is a chain rope saw, and so you can cut little branches and stuff with that. I have a couple little things here that's got my medicines in it, and I have a whistle, so if you're injured and down and someone's searching for you, then I can let them know where I'm at. On the other side, I have attached is my compass, so that I can find my way home. At the very bottom of the bag, I have my little sleeping bag, very lightweight, compressed, and a map of my state. So if I'm out at the beach or something and I'm trying to get home and my phones don't work, I have a way of figuring out where I'm at and how to get back home. So always good to have some maps Within the backpack, front part, kind of break this down into sections. I got, you know, jerky, I got some granola bars, I got tissues, I got some zip ties. So it's amazing how many uses I've used zip ties over the past few years. I have a couple screwdrivers. I have a all-weather tablet, so I can write even in the rain, take notes, where I'm headed, what I need, what I have for rations, maybe write out my thoughts. When you're in a situation where you're panicked, to stop and write things down can really help your reason stay there and keep you prepared. I have a pen and a magic marker, a Sharpie in that section as well. Then in my largest section, get in the top, is all my medical gear. So I have a trauma kit, surgical scissors. Within this, I have packed a ton of stuff. So let's take a look at that a little bit. This drops open. We got the cling. We got scissors, scalpels, myelin blankets, some 4x4s, gauze. This part follows down even further, and in there you got, burn gel and medicines, and I have Israeli bandage and a tourniquet. So within this kit here, lots and lots of goodies in a small space, so that I can just grab this out and run over to a victim or attend to my own wounds or family members or somebody that I meet along the road. So this can be taken out and can go. Got some varieties, some regular Tylenol, children's Tylenol, I have grandchildren, and then a big first aid kit as well that has a variety of things in it. In addition to that part, I have some cordage. I have some large construction grade 55-gallon bags there, some cordage, so if it's raining and I can cover that up or cover up my sleeping bag area, keep me a little drier. These things are really handy. They're just, it's like a wire inside, but you can tie things and secure things very easily, visible. So that's the inside. On the other side here too, for medical supplies, I have this bag, some year foraging and trying to find berries or nuts or whatever. Got a little bag, then you can go out and do it. Another Mylar blanket and a splint. So if you break a wrist or an ankle or something, you can splint it. And then I have, of course, the cling wrap inside to secure that. So just a few things. I don't have it overloaded, because it's something you have to be able to carry. If you can't carry it, if it's too heavy, you cram too much stuff in it, and it's breaking your back, you're going to leave it behind, and then you have nothing. So something like this is fairly light, and then within bags, my trauma kit, I got a separate bag for that, so if I needed to hook that to my belt, I could, and lighten my backpack load, and put some other things in there and stuff. And there's plenty of room still, so I can put that rain gear in there as well, that I can grab out of the car and toss it in, or if I need to put it on because it's raining already, then I can do that. So I leave myself a little bit of room, and always ready to modify. One of the things that you want to do is, because as the seasons change, your needs might change. You might need a jacket, you might need something a little bit warmer, change your socks and stuff like that. And so those things you can do. Also, like one of the things that I'm going to adjust right now is like what ammo I'm going to take. I went from the 9mm and a 38 special to a 22 LR just because it's a lot smaller, concealable. And the 22 LR that I have, the LCP2, is very small, but it doesn't take the same ammo as some of my other 22 LRs, so I have to change that particular ammo in my bag because it does not work well with the new pistol that I'm now carrying as a backup. So the season, whatever you're doing now, seasonally you should go through your get home bag and your bug out bag. See if there's things that you need to change. Maybe you're on a new medication and you want to throw some of those pills in there because maybe it's going to be a few days before you can get home and you need blood pressure medicine or blood sugar medicine or an EpiPen. Those things may change, and so once a quarter is good to go through some of these things so that we're prepared for the right season and the right equipment that we currently are working with. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and if you have things that you use in your bug out bag or your get home bag, leave comments below and look for another video on my bug out bag. If I have to leave the safety of my house, which I really don't want to do, but if it became overran and I had to get out, what's my escape plan? What's in my bug out bag? This is Mike's Homestead. Catch you later.